Welcome, Aquarius. Welcome to your uplifting messages at this time. So, we are going to start with a couple of general advice for you guys, and we'll go into tarot specifically. First, I want to say thank you very much for viewing, sharing, liking my videos. And I wish you an amazing Leo season. So let's go right into it. So what intro card do we have for the Aquarius people? 505, finishing line or finish line, reset, relaxation, unknown surrender, finish line, success, victory. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there is no reason you can make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension. So for some of you, you might be seeing number 505. It could be someone's birthday, like May 5th, or it could be the time seeing 505. So this could be related to a deadline, right? Being able to like follow the your priorities, follow the tasks that you put on a list, and just having this drive energy for you to be able to get to the finish line. Okay, and there's also the sense of feeling needing to let go of overwhelmed energy by taking breaks, because 5 is an energy of change. So 505. So this could also talk about like if you see that by bringing some type of change or by doing some kind of action that it's not giving you the result that you want, there's a sense of needing to be comfortable with a delay, because there's probably a change that's underway. You're not seeing it. It's not seen from, your physical eyes, but it's going on behind the scene. What affirmations do we have for the Aquarius energy? Forgiveness. I liberate myself from the grip of resentment and anger, both towards myself and others. I extend forgiveness generously, absolving any hurt or harm inflicted. Embracing freedom, I unburden myself from the weight of grudges and negativity, fostering a realm of positivity and harmony. So I feel like the direction that you're going in, right, especially if it's affecting other people, I feel like some people may not like the first intention, or the fact that you actually went into a situation without, I want to say, maybe having all the facts, and or going against the grain, or going against what someone does not really want. Okay, but you felt like you needed to do this, you needed to do something, you needed to go in that direction, you needed to get the answer. So this could also talk about some kind of a closure, but someone is kind of frowning upon deciding to get that closure, or deciding to go in a direction that's completely wild, different, or that was not what was initially understood about, or like something was not agreed upon initially, and now you're going in a whole different direction, and probably it has brought bad blood between you and another person, or you or a group of people. And I feel like the forgiveness energy is the sense that I'm giving to myself what I feel I need at this time. but there's a sense of not holding on to anger, right? 505, it's almost like there's a sense of understanding other people's perspective about things, not feeling judgmental, so demonstrating empathy, but not falling into your own shoes to try to change things because people are feeling like, their feathers are ruffled or anything like that. There's a sense of I respect you and you respect me, and I'm sorry that this situation is not ideal for you, or it's not what you thought it was going to be. But I feel like you're going to rally them back around because they're going to see the changes. So okay, so for some of you guys, we have when I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. And that's what's gonna help you to deal with obstacles and other people trying to like close you in on a corner and trying to command your attention to do things differently. Okay, I feel like this is understanding that God and universe has your back in the direction that you're going in, and with that, it's almost like you're the trailblazer. I'm bringing change, whether you like it or not, and people are gonna fall back or they're gonna follow suit. We have when I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. I feel, yeah, because again with the 505, this could talk about changes that keeps on happening. So you decide to do something, things are not working out right away, or you're not seeing the changes right away, but there is a specific delay. So there's a sense of going, there's always going to be this expansion of going to the next level. Things are not going to stagnate, and other people are going to see that it will be recognized. What you're doing will be recognized. What additional affirmation do we have for our Aquariuses at this time? Gratitude journaling, a path to positivity. So that could be something that's helpful. Spend 5 minutes each morning writing down 3 things you are grateful. This practice shifts your focus from stress to positivity. And I would actually add to write the things that you actually want to achieve, right? Because you're not going into your direction blindly. There's something specific that you want to achieve, okay? And you feel like you are in the right. And on the other side, it says, gratitude turns what we have into enough. Ooh, I feel like it's more for the other person in this situation. Yeah. I feel like they're going to see that what you have is enormous. Maybe it's pun intended, but yeah, I feel like what you have keeps on giving back, or what you have, even if you might be like into a joker energy where you keep on changing styles, you keep on maybe changing careers or jobs. I feel like there's a sense that you bring a whole lot of experience or newness into the situation, which means that things doesn't stay still for too long, or what other people could sense as being grave, or like people that want to give you advice, the gravity of the situation. I feel like there's a sense that you laugh at life. You laugh at life. You laugh at life as if it's like your oyster. So you're not really worried about the gravity of the situation. This is the last thing you're thinking about. But following your heart, okay, following what you want, when you're like you've set your teeth on something that you want, that's going to be the game changer here, especially when you're putting in the effort. So here the surrender goes both ways. The surrender is accepting your direction, and others will too. Okay, so what's the heart of the matter for Aquarius people? We have the Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay, I love this deck. So the Queen of Pentacles energy here is an earth sign. Okay, it's representative of the earth sign. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So you could have displacements. More specifically, you could have Pluto energy in an earth sign. Okay, and basically if you do have Pluto energy in an earth sign, or right now, maybe you should look at your placement in your birth natal chart to know if it is, if that is the case. Or it could be in a house that specifically are represented by an earth sign usually. So that would be either you have Pluto in the second house, which is your value system, your money, your relationships as well, and or it's the sixth house of Virgo, day-to-day activities, or it's Capricorn energy, the 10th house, about your career, reputation, your foundation, the way you stand up in the world, okay, the way you stand out, what you're known for. So I feel like nobody can get you off the path that you're in right now, because you're like you're hungry. You're very hungry for the end result, for the end goal. Okay, and I feel like what's happening is that you're going through a transformation initially through your subconscious. Okay, and there are certain beliefs that could have been attached to, you know, worried about what other people think, worried about what other people say. And I feel like you want to be it's almost like this is the last time someone has something to say in the situation. Okay, this is the last time anybody, you know, like they want to taste they want to taste the pudding, they're going to find something in it. I feel like that's what it is. I feel like your money is going to show up for itself. Your actions is going to speak for itself. Like all the results, the outcomes, the effects of your work is going to speak for itself. Yeah. Why? Because you're the magician. Okay? And this is a load that you're carrying on your own, because again, first, because you believe in yourself. It's possible that there's people around you that don't believe in what you're doing at this time. Second, you already understand that, you know, everybody have their own path. It's 5 is a number. It's an Ampere number. It's a single energy. Again, like Ampere number is like personal energy. It's a personal power. It's personal decision, personal choice. And sometimes 5, you could get challenges in the form of people, challenges in the form of anything that's trying to get you off of your game here. But also there's something that you're trying to bring to an end as well. Okay, there's something that you're trying to bring to an end, and it's possible, maybe it's like you're really wanting to get your routine tied up. Like you want your routine to be like nearly perfect. I feel like you're really taking into great consideration hiring someone, whether it's online or having someone come to your home and cook you the food. I feel like if you go into the kitchen, there's a problem. Because you're going to start eating all kinds of things that you're not meant to. So I feel like you might be willing to, like, you know, put money down to be able to have an organized lifestyle as much as you can, especially within the period that, you know, that you're in at this time, because you might be putting in a lot of hours. Okay, you have a goal in mind. Can we clarify additionally this Queen of Pentacles? But again, the Queen of Pentacles energy is also about nurturing. Okay, so there's a sense of needing to nurture yourself at this time along the way. Maybe some of you, this could be related to a mother as well, because the Queen of Pentacles is a mothering energy. Okay, maybe you also are taking care of a family member, like an older family member, and probably you need help. Whoa. This is the death card, y'all. Just to clarify what I'm saying, confirming the death card, which is the Pluto energy. But yeah, I feel like in here you're like, do you know the commercial? I believe that this woman got her certificate for being like a bookkeeper, and she decided to go at it alone. And now everything's working out. She's just saying "booyah" to everybody's face. She even goes to pictures. She's not even talking to real people, but like some people, she is saying to "booyah" to your face. I did it. I made it happen. So I feel like that's the energy that you're gonna be in. I feel like some people are gonna be envious of your success. I'm sorry. Some people are going to be envious of your success, but I feel like you're not going to be above dancing around making people feel like shit. No offense. Because I feel like it's I told you I was going to do it. I told you I was going to do it, and then I told you I was going to make it. Yeah. You're going to achieve your end goal. You're too anchored. You're too obsessed. And I mean a positive obsession, because this is like an upgrade for you. And for the people that are speaking too, for the people that are talking their mouth, they think they know what they're talking about, but they don't. And it's also going to be an upgrade for them because you love them. I don't care about what you have to say though. You can keep it to yourself. Thank you very much. So what is the focus? What's Aquarius thinking in this situation? Okay. We have the Seven of Cups. I don't believe that it is you. Okay? I don't believe it's you right now. I believe that some people are confused. Just like I said, you're dealing with confused people. You're dealing with people that are still in some kind of a hazy energy where they don't know where to. They don't know what to go, but they like to follow other people's leads. They like to follow what other people are doing without having any personality of their own. This is kind of hardcore. Sorry about that. Um, for any cross watcher. Um, but yeah, I have the Page of Wands energy, Seven of Wands clarified by the Page of Wands energy. Almost like you're running circles around these people. You like they see what you're doing as a fantasy. Like you're woo woo, you're crazy. Okay? But for others, I think the Seven of Cups is again related to the Queen of Pentacles and to the Death card, is realizing that something has changed. Okay, realizing that something has to change, and I have to follow what my heart is telling me to do at this time. So for some, you are at the edge of being the fool, and you might be like have a lot of, you have a lot of hobbies, or there's a lot of things that you like to do. You're not sure in which direction that you want to go to. Okay, and I feel like with this Page of Wands and Seven of Wands, I feel like choose the one that excites you the most. It doesn't have to be logical. Choose the one that excites you the most. Probably that's also related to relationship, because this energy is Venus in Scorpio. So this could talk about the Aquariuses that are waiting. What are you waiting for? You have to take, because the Page of Wands, you could take baby steps toward what you need to do. That doesn't mean people, I mean, that doesn't mean that if you're going in a different direction, that people are not going to speak about it. That if you lose, that people are not going to say some shit. It doesn't matter. It matters about what you do. What makes you feel alive? What makes you feel excited to be here? No more hazy energy. No more, oh, well, this person did this, so I'm going to do that. Or no more being like pulled by your parents to go in a direction when you don't want to. You don't have to do that any longer. You need to live from your most deepest wants, desire, and need and urge. You're allowed. I feel like you're kind of just looking at other people trying things out. You're not even you're worried about failure when you can just start small. It's okay. It brings a difference to your life, especially on your day to day. Okay? And I feel like for some of you, you might be starting to think about including more smoothies into your diet. I don't want to say diet, but just so that you can get more wholesome nutrients in a quicker way. Can we clarify the 7 cups? I feel like 7 cups is really a group of Aquarius that are waiting to live their life. Because 7 is about waiting. But it's asking you here that it's telling you that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there's no reason you can make it a reality. You can't make it a reality. If you can dream it, if something is in the possession of another person, yeah, I feel like sometimes with the Scorpio energy, we're envious of other people when you haven't even discovered your own potential. You haven't even discovered your superpower. And even if you have not recognized it. I feel like this is that aspect of yourself that want to live with you, doing the utmost with you, and you're not listening to them, you're not hearing them. Some of you kind of rejected it for other people's judgment and gossips, unneeded opinions. Judgment. It's time to wake the. It's time to wake up. That's what I meant. Judgment is about a new beginning. Okay. It's don't get lost in your pot while it's cooking. Don't. This is not the time to fantasize while you're cooking things. You need to have clarity. The cooking period is nice, but the fantasy, the daydreaming aspect is before. You've done enough daydreaming. It's time for you to wake up, because your life is going to go to shit if you don't decide to start taking action on what you want to do. This is like your higher calling. In the Rider-Waite, this Judgment card, there's this angel in the sky blowing its horn. The people that are dead are waking up. The people that have been disconnected from their emotions and feelings for the longest time is starting to wake up at this time. And you have to be among these people. You're working for our future. You're working for this generation and the next. What's the positive aspect for the Aquarius people in this situation? No. This is... I have an 8 of Wands energy. Ooh. Lucky you guys. Some of you, because you've actually listened to the call of your higher self, of your heart, of God, of your soul, there's something new that's coming along pretty quickly. I put back the card, but the other card, it was the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Like some of you, this is legit. Like you're gonna know that it is legit. Things are gonna be happening so quickly for you. Okay, so that could be for a group of Aquarius. Maybe you've already done the work for some of you, but for some, because of the fact that you've actually you're testing your faith at this time, and it's going to pay off pretty quickly in a big, loud kind of way too. People are going to know. People are going to see. But also there's a sense of feeling excited. There's this excitement that's trying to get out of that the gel that you've put it in. You buried your excitement for what? For these fools? Don't do that. You deserve better, Aquarius. You know that too. Can we can we have a positive? What is the positive aspect of the situation, or probably what's the action that's been taken? You know, that Aquariuses have been. What have they been doing? The cards want to come out again. We have the Two of Swords energy in the positive. Yeah, that makes sense. Some of you, you're not telling anybody what you're doing, except maybe for like someone that's very close to you that understands who you are and how you do things. But otherwise, Two of Sword is mom the word. Why would I mom the word here? Because you don't have to explain nothing to nobody. Maybe it's like a family member that's up your ass or something. But with the King of Swords, this is your energy. I stand true. I know what I'm doing. I'm protected. See all the flowers here? I follow the seasons, and I feel like the Ten of Cups is where you're going. So, for some of you, if you're confused, that's the direction you're going to the Ten of Cups, which is happily life. This is the happily ever after card, by the way. You're going to surprise a whole lot of people. Some of your singers, like I feel like I just saw a guy singing, and I don't remember his name. Singing "I Put a Spell on You," but in a, is it baritone? I'm not sure. In a baritone kind of way, and that was like the sexiest thing that I have ever seen. And it doesn't take away from the original song. It's just that somebody just did it the way that they felt called to. So this could talk about interpretations, or like putting your spin on something that's already been done, but just you're adding your own flair to it. Maybe some of you are like, you create costumes you create costumes for like plays and theater, and I don't know, dragons and dungeons and dragons, whatever that is. A game of fantasy. Yeah, a fantasy game. Sorry, I didn't say whatever that is called, because it's not a great way to spend your time. I mean, using your imagination in any kind of way to be able to see what you can be or who you can be, that's amazing. It's just that I'm not really used to the to that niche. Okay, so yeah, mom's the word. You like to like, I feel like there's a sense of surprise energy that's gonna occur once you actually achieve what you said you were going to, or not. You didn't see shit. To a sword, you're keeping it close to your chest. You might say it to a person. Maybe to a swords is moon in balance. Maybe you might tell your boyfriend or your girlfriend, whoever you're close to. But even then, even then, okay. Can we clarify this Two of Swords energy? Yeah, we have the Six of Cups. Ooh, I feel like you are going to like inspire a lot of kids. That's what I feel here. Yeah. Yeah, because initially you were worried about what people are people going to get my weird, because I feel like you don't do things like everybody. Like, you have your own ideas, your own world that you want to create from. I feel like people are going to love what you got going on. Some of you don't want to tell your mom, parent. Again, the family member keeps coming. Like, I feel like you're keeping something secret, maybe to your own kids. Like, if you have like older kids, you're keeping something is being kept secret. Also, right? I feel like there's a sense that someone will be judged for what they did in the past. And okay, and I feel like this, like, a whole lot of people have stepped in, or a whole lot of people have spoke out about a person, but you've decided to keep your mouth shut about it. I feel like there could have been a past experience. I don't know if it is with the same person or that's very familiar, that you're not wanting to reveal to anyone at this time. Because I feel like what what you're doing now, it kind of saved your life, actually. Like, what it is going to morph into, it's going to save other people's life as well. Okay, because I feel like there's a sense that people are getting what you're trying to do, or they understand your voice, they understand what you're about, and they love it. And I feel like you don't have to tell your story. In reality, you don't have to. It's just, it would help others if you want to at some point later on in life. You don't have to, like, follow your own intuition about it. Like, do what you need to do at this time. I feel like also related to gratitude, I feel like you're just picturing the time or the day when everything is just gonna come into place, and you just show them and, like, oh, you're so wonderful. I feel like you're wanting to play hero in your own story. Okay, you want people to see you as the hero. What's the negative aspect of the situation, or what should be taken out, distracted? And also, I feel like you're gonna be meeting a whole lot of people, though. Like, I feel like it's business partnership, but it could also be friendship too, with the Six of Cups. Ooh, the star energy. Why is the star in the negative? Can we clarify that? We have the King of Cups and the Eight of Cups energy. So the King of Cups energy and the Eight of Cups is related to control and power. Okay? Because he doesn't let his emotions get in the way. Okay? He uses emotions for, in a practical way. So that would be the artist kind of energy. And with the Eight of Cups, there's a sense of that you're almost like an artist that draws out the things that are hidden from us with your work. So basically, because the star energy is about, like, fair weather, everything is going so well, but what you don't understand is that you're kind of dealing in a situation where you're dealing with the nitty gritty kind of thing. Like, the people that are going to be inspired by what you're doing are going through some serious shit. Okay? And I feel like you are going to be called to let people know that it's time for you to walk away in whatever situation that you're in at this time. Okay? Because I feel like you're going to see, if something is not ideal, there's no need for me to be here. There's no point. But on the other hand, right? On the other hand, there's a sense of not letting other people's opinion rub off your shiny energy. Okay, because the star showed up for a reason here. Don't let nobody detract you from being the star. You are the star. Even if things are not, always perfect, even though like you might made a mistake, or maybe something is not what a lot of people want at this time, but you did it for yourself. Okay, that this is like going into this adventure. Things are not really as they seem at first, because again, the sense of you're kind of drawing out. I don't know if like you're an artist, like you're like you have paintings and stuff, but I feel like people are going to be looking at them, and they're just gonna you're gonna draw out emotions from these people, like deep dark emotions that people have kept stuck. And that's because of trauma issues. That's because of things that occurred in the past that nobody knows about. So probably the tools you're gonna meet a whole lot of people that have not spoken up about what has happened to them, even though someone needed to be judged, someone needed to go to jail, someone needed to go to prison. In another lifetime, in another day and time, these people would be stoned or something. No offense, guys, but that's the truth. Like, people are dealing with some deep emotions, and probably this is why the forgiveness card also came out, right? The sense, because first I feel like sometimes shame takes over, and it makes you feel like you're actually the villain in this story when you're not. Or like, probably you see a story in the news, or maybe someone is speaking out. You could be speaking out too. Maybe you are a public a speaker in whatever area, and whatever you say just changes people's life, or make them see things in a different way. But they have to accept the truth first. With the two of swords here, you make people accept the truth in ways that it cannot be explained. It's a power that you have. But these people need this disruption to occur for the change and the healing to happen first. And then they'll be able to be free and to start living their life in this death energy. But in the death energy where, and nothing, I thought y'all were going to keep me down, but that's not happening. So I feel like there's a sense of lightheartedness energy. We've let go. And also there's this, like, sometimes certain things happen where the pain is covering up our gifts and abilities, so we're confused, or we're doing things not that we're not supposed to do, like losing ourselves in drugs, losing ourselves in alcohol, losing ourselves in anything to the matter. So we're not really seeing life, we're not understanding the feelings that are coming up to the surface. Okay, because we're bearing that shit. We're not observing. We're not being observant. And the Queen of Pentacles is very observant, because in that Rider deck, as you can see, this Queen of Pentacles, she's sitting down with the Pentacle. Sometimes the Pentacle is your own gifts. And it needs to reveal itself if you've been in La La Land. Not a good La La Land. Not really a good La La Land. You have your own La La Land word that you've put on the back burner to deal with this life that you're in, but you feel helpless, or you felt helpless, and you keep following what other people's are doing when you're supposed to be bringing uniqueness to the situation, because that's how you bring change. That's how you bring change, and also that's how you reveal certain situation. You don't have to speak to other people, but that energy cannot stay in your body. It can become a disease. Truth. Just saying. Okay, we're clarifying the star energy, but don't let anybody detract. Like, what you're doing is very important, Aquarius. In whatever field that you're in, it's very important. You might be dealing with, difficult people. Like, You could be there at the forefront dealing with all kinds of people that have went through a whole can of worms that you would have never thought to be accurate or true until you actually met them, and these people are bawling their eyes out. You're saving lives. Yep. Clarify the 901s. This is like your soul mission. What you're doing, you see it as being like lightheartedness, or you seeing it as like, oh, drawing? That doesn't mean anything. But the things that comes, like the things that you're channeling with your drawings saves people's life. It heals them. They look at it, it creates movement in emotion. You're moving the emotion, you're moving the disease from their body until they're able to recognize that shit up into their neck. Pretending to be nice with a person when your rapist is next to you right here at family events, at family functions or whatever, neighborhood functions, or you see this person like just speaking like he's a Jesus or something, like he hasn't fucked up people's lives. And that, like, someone had to bury it to somehow live, but then fuck up their own life along the way through other means of escapism. Yeah. I feel like there's a sense of you achieving what you want and what you need at this time, but you have to stand your ground. See, 2 9s, this is card of independence. The King of Swords, it again came out to clarify things. You're right on the yeah, you're bringing change. Whatever was hidden, like, I feel like this could be a person you've helped someone. I don't know if you're a personal trainer, but someone lost weight. They were keeping like trauma weight, and now this person is like bossing up. Like, those are the kind of reviews that people are gonna leave on your website, to your face. People are gonna like shaking your hands. Thank you so much. You saved my life. You don't even know. You don't even know. What's the advice for the Aquarius at this time? What's the advice? Three of Wands, which talks about expectations. You gonna get what you've put in, basically. What you are expecting. If you're expecting to win, you're gonna win. Like, that's what it is. So work on your perspective, work on your expectations. Expect the best. Yeah, expect the best. Because there's a sense of, almost with this 5 of Wands energy and the 10 of Wands energy, there's a sense of you needing to like look up or look down, motherfuckers. But you're not gonna do nothing. I feel like there's a sense like challenges, obstacles are coming up, and you're gonna do what is the right thing to do. So, highest course of action. But I also feel like there's a sense of kind of using your fantasy realm for something good, like ignoring the bullshitters and keep it moving. Okay? There's a sense of letting go of guilt as well. Or feeling like, oh, I have to share the guilt because I put myself in the situation. Sure. But if you forgive yourself, I think in a small kind of way, you're forgiving that person too. So there's a cause and effect that's happening here. Can we clarify this energy of the 3 of Wands? Change of perspective. Expect the best. You're going to be standing out from the rest anyways. I feel like you're also working with your third eye. Like, your third eye is very, I feel like it's very in companionship with the art or work product that you do. I feel like you get, maybe you are a tarot reader or astrologer or any other field in divination or anything else related to helping people. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be specifically related to spirituality. You could be you could be a nurse. You could be helping them in different kind of ways. Can I clarify the 3 of Wands? But expect the best, Aquarius. Expect the best. Don't overly focus on the challenges, because they're gonna grow. Focus on what you want to achieve. Focus on what you've already achieved with the 10 of Wands energy. Seeing, oh, I've done good. Yeah, King of Cups energy. Take a chill pill. And I don't mean any pills. Just take it easy. Go enjoy yourself. Enjoy the adventure. But start bringing change into your life. Especially when it's related to what you want. No matter how small it is, it's still creating effects. So what happens to the Aquarius people that either keep on going on this path where they're putting in the work on the things that they love to do, that they feel called to do, or someone that's deciding to let go of this made up, it's not even a nice fantasy, made up hazy thing that you've been living under. What happens if these people decide to wake up? Oh, just one more cord. Oh, the Death card came again. Ooh, you're gonna go through some deep transformation, and I guess that's related to the Pluto energy also. The current transit. So if you have so it's 2 aspects of the Pluto. So the current transit in Pluto is in Aquarius. So depending on which house it is, usually if you're an Aquarius ascendant, which would means the first house is related to the body. I feel like this is about power. Oh. Yes, the truth will set you free. I feel like the truth here, you're gonna understand what is real and what is not. There's this transformation that's happening. Powerful transformation. I don't know what you're doing, but you're digging deeper that you've ever done before. Like you're digging deeper. You have an intense energy about you where you're trying to figure out certain things, and the truth and the lie cannot run from you at this time. They cannot. Also, I feel like something's gonna change. Some of you are gonna realize I was living under a rock all this time. What the heck? I have all this power. It's almost like you're putting on your new suit, like you're a superhero. You're gonna realize, oh my god, my skin looked better. It's almost like the song by Christina Aguilera, Stronger, an older song, saying that my skin is a little bit thicker, I'm wiser, I'm better, I'm different. I feel like this is about the sight. Your sight is on point. You see shit. You see things beyond reason. People cannot lie to you. You know the truth. Some of you are medium. Some of you are mediums. Can we clarify this Death card energy? Yeah, you're gonna let go of the old. Again, yeah, you're seeing things. Don't let anybody say, "Oh, you're pretending." Oh, did you eat too much before going to bed when you had that dream? Don't let them tell you, because once you open your mouth and reveal what is the truth and what is the lie, they're gonna be shocked anyways. I feel like you ain't playing no games here. Transformation, you're going through a transformation, and you're gonna come out powerful, so much more powerful than you've ever been before. Okay, pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to your dreams. Your third eye is popping at this time. You're seeing things happening in your life, or maybe someone is going through a crazy ass transformation. They've said yes, and then they're just going on this wild adventure that they're like, what the heck was I doing before? All of this was here all this time, all this power, all this wealth, all this love. Because death is also Scorpio energy. It's about love. Maybe you're gonna meet a Scorpio, and he or she gonna change your life. Okay, he or she will make you see things in a whole different kind of way. If it's a romantic relationship, the sex is going to be sacred. Okay, not secret, sacred. It's gonna makes you start speaking in tongues and tongues, tongues. Okay, so power up for grabs for you, Aquarius. Where you felt like you lost your power, it was just chilling because you didn't give it any job to do. Now that it has a job, it's going on run rampage. Rampage. Please don't become a vigilante. I know it. To me, it looks like a superhero energy, like Santa Muerte kind of energy. Don't go. Don't do it. Don't become a vigilante like that. Not. No. Okay, so what happens if Aquariuses decide like, yeah, I'm not doing this, or you feel like it's not working out the way that I want to, so I'm going to stop. What's gonna happen? Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, what does it mean? Wheel of Fortune is about changes, cycles. It also talk about transformation. But if you're saying no to something, it's okay. There's something else coming along that could be right up your alley. Because from Seven of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune, that's pretty good. Yeah, you're in control of your life though. I feel like even if you're not sure where you're going, there is going to be an awakening happening. And maybe it has to do with a project, or maybe it's just someone that inspires you. But it doesn't mean that you're going to stay there. It doesn't mean that that's going to define you. I feel like there's more to come. I feel like it's almost like you're reading a book, right? And you get to a good part, but it's not really tinkling your fancy the way that you want to. So you're going in a new, for some of you, even if you say no, it's fine. Maybe you're meant to do elsewhere. You're meant to do something else. There's going to be another time for you to see things as clearly as you should see them. Also, for others of you though, that feels like you need to stop, don't stop. There's a lucky break coming for you. It's just around the corner. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's what the Chariot and the 201 saying. Your personal power is your Chariot. Do you know what the Chariot is? The Chariot, I know here it shows horses. Are they even moving? Horses that are supposed to move. We don't even see the charioteer stuff with the proper words. But the actually ideal energy of the Chariot is Cancer energy, and it's water. So it's like water, your emotions and your feelings is moving the energy, is bringing about shifts. So if you feel like something is not meant for you, that is fine, that is okay. Something else will come along. But for others of you that are working hard, there's a lucky break coming for you. So don't deter yourself. Don't see what other people are doing. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you're going to get where you need to go. Yes, I know. You've put in a lot of work, okay? but something quickly is coming about here. Some of you, I know you've put in a lot of work. I can understand that. But please be a little bit more patient. As an Aries, telling you to be patient is actually laughable. But it's true. Be patient. The Wheel of Fortune does not fail. That's a lucky break right there. Clarify this. Ten of Pentacles for you guys. You gonna get the end result that you want because of what? Your faith. Ooh, yeah. It's almost like something about, what is it, this verse in the Bible that talks about the servant that's asking its master, like, why are we letting those two plants, whatever, the weeds and the good stuff grow together, and like, shouldn't we take them, shouldn't we get rid of it now? So for some of you, you're getting rid of the negativity right now, or anything that's, because this is like going at zero. Like, death card is like, it's an ending, and it's very deep. If we have two death card, it's a transformational ending. It's just, you're not going to be the same. Probably some of you are going to be like at the Olympics. I don't know, participating or not. Some of you are going to be at the Olympics. Okay. The death. Yeah, I feel like there's a sense of karma is in play here. Like, you're meant to go through a transformation regardless of where you're going. But for others of you that are putting the effort, that are keeping the faith, things are going to be revealed. Okay? You are the one. This is the last laugh combination combo. 10 of Pentacles, this is legacy. Okay? However, for other people that are deciding to be part of the non-doings, the non-doers, you're going to collect on that too. It's just that the 10 of Pentacles is related to responsibility. So you'll have to deal with the consequence of that. I don't know what is that going to be, but either like, because you're saying no to something, or you're not accepting something, or you're not accepting your higher calling, you're going to keep on bringing that challenge, that the Moon, confusion, challenge, the Knight of Pentacles. This is like your way out. Taking it slowly, but still doing it. Because karma's going to come into play, Aquarius, if you don't decide to go after what you want. And you'll be responsible for the aftermath.